your first time in Florida since the raving Christians wanted to exercise you contacted you?
Oh God, yes, it is. And I've done, pig face tours that have brought me through, but that's, it isn't ChemLab, and it's sort of like comparing Playboy and hardcore fisting. Pig face just doesn't really compare to the ChemLab world. It's a bookmarker, it's a stopgap. It was something that I could do just to sort of keep myself out of the public and get a little bit of my rocks off. But it's not, it's not the that where you stretch your leg in a kind of Olivia Newton-John jazzercise thing, which is what ChemLab is all about. Really, it's all Olivia Newton-John jazzercise, as we all know.
So you never did get to meet that guy?
No.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Probably a good thing. He seemed like he was on the edge of being a stalker, and I've got two of them already, and that's too many. So, it's no thanks. I like people who've at least got 1 foot on the ground.
So, I got one more question on the subject of religion here. I read one of the old interviews where pretty much the whole thing ended up being about religion. And the guy just kept pushing.
That was a Christian. He was a born-again Christian. Yeah. We were having a ridiculous time.
I really like the.
You can't argue with fanatics.
You really can't. But you ended it really well. He asked you if you definitely didn't believe Christ was the Son of God, and you simply responded, no, because I don't believe in God.
I mean, that really, everything else then becomes an intellectual and academic argument to them. And to me, it's all intellectually academic. That's just what it is. We're not actually discussing provable facts, and I'm a Cartesian. 1 + 1 = 2. I need something to be concrete and provable. Otherwise, we're being academic, which is fine as an intellectual exercise. But as a way to live your life, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Come on. Jesus. So to speak.
So Invisible released the demos and the instrumental versions of Oxidized are on iTunes.
Sorry, you brought up He Who Shall Not Be Named. Yes.
And I know you weren't real happy with that decision. Did you ever mention that to them? Were they apologetic at all about it? Or?
Oh, of course I mentioned it. I'm a thorn in their side because I won't shut up and just, take it. Ow, thanks. Oh, great. Okay, cool. Whatever you think, I'm sure you know best. Once again, are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm an old man. I've been doing this a long time, and I've run my own record label. I don't know. It's rude, and it is a rapist's mentality, and it is a major label mentality, and that's twice as galling on an independent record label, 3 times as galling on an independent record label that prides itself being, pro-artist and tearing the system down from the inside. Like, are you crazy? You're just sucking the corporate cock and raping people along the way, and that's just the way it goes. So, I mentioned it to them. Apologetic, not in their vocabulary. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I'd recount the whole argument, but really, I can have fun on stage tonight, so, if I start talking about that, I'm just going to want to have to kill people.
So, I've heard about and seen the broken YouTube links for the Filament video, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Does it even exist?
Oh, I have a copy of it. I have copies on VHS. That's the problem. I need to, code them onto DVD and then put them up. And I just haven't had the time because I juggle so many things. But it's something that I've been talking about doing. So it'll happen, along with a bunch of more footage from the tour. Maybe a DVD. Then instead of selling, I'll just give away for free to avoid all label strings and constraints.
It seems to me that a lot of the major labels now, with some of their major artists leaving, they're starting to be on the serious. Do Do you think that they've brought that upon themselves?
Of course they have.
They've done business?
Of course they have. Seagrams has a great deal to answer for, and Mottola does as well, and all of these idiots. They're just, it's a perfect mirroring of American domestic politics and international policies. Very, very short-term vision. Oh, we support the Iranians in the 1970s, and then the Ayatollah turns against us, so we support Iraq, and then all of a sudden, Iraq is against us, so we support Iran. It's just ridiculous. Oh gosh, where did all of these great weapons come from in the Middle East? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we armed them ourselves. So it's that same sort of thing where people, they don't have a long-term vision, and because they don't have a long-term vision, they fuck themselves. They really do. And it just boggles my mind. And they don't spend any time, energy, or interest in artist development. So if you're not going to develop your artists, then what the hell good are you? Really, what's your point? Let them go down. Really. Sink them. Flush them.
So you spoke quite a few years ago about putting out an album full of sutures. And then in 2000 you released Suture, which, despite the title, was not that album.
No, I called it Suture because, like the Sutures, it was a stopgap. It was an experiment. It was a sonic collection of previously existing material, which is what Sutures are, as well as experiments. They're little shards of, historic threads woven into the new fabric. Yeah, that'll probably be called Shatter Pieces, and will come out in time. Yeah.
In time.
I say in time because my segue is awesome. Whatever happened with Lacuna? Last I read, it was supposed to be coming out in 2002.
Wow. You need to get out more. You really do.
I like to dredge up the old stuff.
You do indeed. Let me see. Lacuna. Well, it's something that is neither front burner nor back burner. It is forever mid burner. And I'm so busy right now with different projects. It isn't taking a front seat, but it's also not taking back seat. It's something that I continue to focus on and talk to artists about. But it isn't something that I'm really, really dedicated to right now. I don't want to give it to the label that I'm with. Part of me wants to just release it for free. But it's a mammoth undertaking. Because it will be recording the stories and then sending out the stories to individual musicians and having them, soundtrack what they hear, and then getting the stories and the music back, and then having visual artists interpret it in whatever their medium is, and then collecting and collating and and building the whole thing, and then putting out the book and the DVD, and then building the website with all the links. And
so I take it it's nowhere near done.
No, nor is it dead. It's just not neither front burner nor back burner. God, that's such a great get out of jail free card. You like that one?
Gotta get another in time.